Friday here, NFP just hit today, non-farm payroll, that is where the high volatility happen in the markets. Big organization comes in, hedge funds, banks, everybody try to get in the NFP in the morning period. And, some people stay away, right? So I just had a few goal position open, and some of them had the take profit levels. So just showing you an example here on the account. Just to let you guys know that I'm rolling out training. A lot of people interested in the training, understanding the basics with Forex. The training will take you straight into doing the execution of the copy and paste signal. So that's the whole idea, to bring people up to speed so they could execute these signal ideas and take it to a broker or a prop firm, up to you, right? And the training, however, will start off with introduction to Forex, getting people to know about Binance, the brokerage account, prop firm, the base understanding about different currency pairs, the major, the minor, the cross, exotic pairs. You'll be learning a lot of stuff, guys, but it's a crash course. It's 500 TT only. Hopefully it should run for about 2 weeks or less, right? That's what I'm looking at. The whole idea is to give you guys back that time, not having to sit down behind a chart, doing work and all these things like that. That's where the signal services come in. However, the training is a one-time thing. After you finish that, then you'll have a better understanding when people say, hey, the US dollar weak, what's the news like, stuff like that. Where's a pip? How to check your pips and stuff. Where's a stop loss, entry price, take profit levels. All these things, will be covered into the basic. There are just a few to mention, right? So if you're interested, it's only 500 TT, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong, because when I started back in 2019, I had to pay a lot of money with a particular school, which I wouldn't really call a name. It was heavy fees. And then I was taking products at the school as well. It wasn't really consistent, but it gave me knowledge. That the person I am today, they basically, that's the foundational level. So I spent a lot of money to learn, and I'm willing to pass on this knowledge to you, at a really, really good course, right? So let's look at the chart here, and this is just a personal idea. I'll do a next video with the account signal services, and you will could have a better understanding with that. The signal services are long-term opportunity, right? And that will be rolling out introductory price 500 TT for 2 weeks, guys. And the thing about it, that's just an introductory price. I'm not going to leave that for long, so you should take that offer. For experienced traders out there, take it, guys, because you could differentiate if you want it or not within that 2-week period, right? That come like you're paying $250 a week. So it's 500 for 2 weeks TT we're talking about. If you're taking the course and the signals together, which I recommend, it's 1,000 TT to cover both, right? So the whole idea is to evaluate and look at the signals while the session going on with the training. So that's what we're talking about. So let's talk about this NFP trade here with the goal on this account, right? Made $78. I always show you guys, not all trades is being a positive. You hit stop losses sometimes people over leverage and they blow their account and all these things, thinking to themselves that the market have to go their way. It doesn't have to go your way, guys, right? So basically, on this account size 0.02, some people may say, why so low? You had to do it low, because you do it high and you hit a stop loss, you gotta come in low and you're gonna be at a loss. You understand what I'm saying? So, and it's not a good idea to do multiple trades in one account following X, Y, and Z providers and stuff like that. You have to follow one course until successful. And that's a real key point there, right? So this goal, I call it on the WhatsApp group. This was a personal trade. I call here, right? And look at these TPs hit underneath here. This is what we're talking about. This one hit, that is about 50 pips, and I close it. Let me tell you why I close it, right? So firstly, we want to take a look at the gold chart. NFP happened this morning, right? I want to just look at this particular chart here. Right. So on the 15-minute time frame, I like to really present this on on a computer, but I use my phone right now, so that is okay. So right where it is currently, that's where the stop loss was for the trade idea. So I'm going to pull up the WhatsApp group here. All right, I'm going to show you this trade idea. It was called, I think, around the London session going into the New York session, right? So I'm going to pull up my media here. And that's not going to pull up these media here. Right. Let's go down. All right, so we could start from here. Right? So we go into that message here. Boom. 6:08 a.m. Alright. I call this idea on the group for experienced traders to take it, even get your entry points, your stop loss and stuff. Look the risk to reward here, guys. That is what we're talking about. But you had to cater for your loss because it could hit your stop loss, right? What happened with this idea here, you have a 29, 23, 29, 16, one take profit level. If you're doing it with, you see, this could work in both ways, right? If you're doing one take profit level, you could do, like, based on your account size, you could do it as one position. Would I be, like, I had a couple entries open here on the sell. I started at first when I saw the wick, and I enter second position here. You see with the stop losses, right? So basically what's happening here is that I'm going in for a sell back, catering for my stop loss because my account size could handle the hit, right? It could handle the hit. So I look at the timer, 6:52 a.m. right? Profit started drop. You know, I started update them. What's going on here? This was on the right. This was on the AUD card from a previous video on the signal service channel now, you know, on that particular service. So do that on the next video, right? We're going on talk about, so look at here, 7:59 a.m. and now pull up on the driveway. You understand? I was on the road giving voice note and thing, and I pull up on the driveway and we are about to enter the US session, and today's NFP day. Don't play, you try to stay out of the market, see how the reading and stuff, and after the NFP you could get in, but you might have a holy trade for the weekend depending on what you're looking for and how fast the market would be moving, right? So look at this, 8 o'clock, the market start to melt. Yes, no, sorry, that's the AUD card. Yeah, that's the AUD card. Again, I'm a little excited here. So so check this out, right? At 8:40 a.m., you know, I tell them to adjust the stop loss to 2025, right? And NFP starting 9:30, you know, that's the Forex news, high impact news here. These are things to get excited for, guys. You see, I say must be able to take a hit if the case be, right? If the case be here. So I pull up a little chart, okay, you know, I show them exactly what I'm seeing and what to look for. Alright, so what should I stop loss take profit levels? Real people went to buy it because people looking at different confirmation. I can't vex to them, you know, you have to stick to your trading plan, your trading idea, and you know, let it play out. Right, is either hit the stop loss or it go into the profit levels. So I'll lead them to the 5 minutes coming into the NFP. And look at this here, guys. It start to melt. You understand? The gold start to melt. And yeah, I mean, it reached some first take profit level. And it wick. It wick and it going back up, It going back up, right? So I say I could take the hit if I could. So the account start to show you here that it's in the profit zone, like 20 pips and thing. And some of them people would take that 20 pip based on their account size, you know, because 20 pip is a good target, you know, is a good target. Depending if you're trading at, you know, 1.00 with a real huge account, 20 pips is all you need, you understand? But it's a risky business because again, it's based on your account size, you know. You don't want to put everything in one trade. So this is really good here. So back at the entry point, 9:06 a.m. Looking at 9:15 a.m. it started to melt again, right? So 25 pips now. It started rolling. Basically, right moments already starting. Boom, TP1 hit. Look at this here. Look at the trades underneath. 7, that is 35, around 35, close to 35 pips. TP1 take. Bam, bam, bam. The last position here, that is literally 40 pips. Take on that TP, right? And we move in, man. First TP hit, right? And we going again. The trade idea start to play off here. So now, I say close now. 9:21 a.m. Why? Because the news going on hit. The news going on hit 9:30. And watch what happen here, right? So, right? I tell them close. Look how close it. I 50 pips and so in the last second to last idea there, right? It hit our TP there. It was close to my second. I close off all. I close it off. Right? I close it off and you can see I send the screenshot here. Right? Complete. And out of that, I not really trading the NFP. Sometimes they're going against the NFP, So what I'm saying, we're going back to the account now and we're going to look at the goal, right? The goal for persons, watch what happened here, this long candle here. It wick. It would have hit that TP here and it ain't going up the road. You understand? So you thinking to yourself, you could leave your trade to run on the NFP and it, you might hit the TP or it might hit your stop loss. If you didn't close off that trade and you didn't part TP and stuff like that, and you put your stop loss, that would have go back straight up and hit your stop loss there. You understand? So sometimes you had to play the game a little cool, and satisfy for what you get and come out. Sometimes when you play too greedy in the markets, you lost because look, that stop loss would have hit there. That was around 25. You understand? Around this area here was the stop loss and was a real good TP level there. So this is what we're talking about, guys. As you could see, is real good stuff you're getting here. I'm not saying it's a bulletproof opportunity you're coming into to learn and be profitable, but again, straight to the point, you want to learn the skill set, you reach out to me and we will take it from there. You can find a way to WhatsApp me directly. I have a public group. I'll even put you into the public group as well. Right? So remember, take the training with the signals and you're good to go. The training is a one-time fee and the signal introductory price because we have to pay people for the work. You understand? It's 2 weeks for $500. I'm not sure how long that will last, but try it out and get a feel of it. Alright? So reach out to me for some more information.